15. The Book of Parables. The Book of Parables. Saint Testis, the parable of the sturdy oak. In a small village, a great storm threatened the trees. As the winds howled, the young saplings trembled, fearing the destruction to come. But one sturdy oak stood tall, its roots deep and firm. The saplings cried out, "How can you stand so strong when the storm rages?" The oak replied, "I have faced many storms before. Each one has taught me to embrace my fears and grow deeper roots. Stand firm in your convictions, and you too will weather the tempest." When the storm passed, the saplings looked at the oak with newfound respect. They learned that courage allows us to face adversity and emerge stronger. Saint Averia, the parable of the gardener. A gardener tended to a neglected plot filled with weeds. Instead of despairing, she began to nurture the soil, planting seeds of flowers and herbs. Each day she watered and cared for her garden, speaking kindly to her plants. The flowers bloomed beautifully, and soon the garden became a vibrant sanctuary. Visitors marveled at the transformation, asking the gardener how she achieved such beauty. She smiled and said, "By nurturing the land and believing in its potential, I cultivated not just flowers, but love and care. Nurturing brings forth life, and life thrives on love." Saint Eurythra, the parable of the river's journey. A river flowed through a parched land, carrying the burden of debris and pollution. One day it decided to cleanse itself. With determination, it began to flow faster, washing away the impurities and debris that clogged its path. As the river transformed, it became clear and bright, nourishing the land around it. The plants and animals rejoiced, thriving in the renewed environment. The river realized, to find renewal, I must let go of what weighs me down. In cleansing, I invite growth and healing. Saint Clitoria, the parable of the dancing flames. In a village, there lived a fire dancer who mesmerized everyone with her vibrant performances. One day a stranger came, feeling lost and disheartened. He watched the dancer with tears in his eyes. After her performance, he approached her and said, "Your joy shines so brightly. I wish I could feel that happiness." The dancer smiled and replied, "Joy is like a flame. It grows when shared. Dance with me and let us celebrate the beauty of life together." As they danced, the stranger felt the warmth of joy fill his heart. He learned that intimacy and connection can ignite the spirit, turning sorrow into celebration. Saint Prostata, the parable of the two travelers. Two travelers journeyed through a dense forest. One was afraid, avoiding the deeper paths, while the other embraced the unknown. As they ventured together, they faced challenges that required trust and vulnerability. The fearful traveler often hesitated, but the other encouraged him, saying, "Together we can face any obstacle. In our connection lies strength." Through their journey, the fearful traveler learned to open his heart, and their bond deepened. When they reached the end, he realized that vulnerability had made them stronger together. Saint Philosa, the parable of the artist. An artist lived in a village, but one day she found herself uninspired. The colors in her world faded, and she felt listless. One evening, she decided to take a walk in nature, seeking inspiration. As she wandered, she observed the vibrant hues of the sunset, the laughter of children, and the beauty of the flowers. Her heart ignited with passion once again. Returning to her studio, she painted furiously, pouring her newfound energy into her art. The village was filled with her colorful creations, reminding all that passion can be rekindled by embracing the world around us.